Jacob Israel. Going through the book of Genesis, we arrived at the story of Jacob last week. In this lesson, we focus on the second part of his journey. He was ambitious but deceitful. He tried to get God's promise his way and suffered it through. He fled from his brother's anger, he encountered God, worked hard, built a family and wealth, and it was time to head home and face the ghosts of his past. I see two main themes in this lesson: reconciliation, facing his past and dealing with the unresolved issues, and quest for peace. All that Jacob wanted after his return home was peace, but how did it work out? Jacob wanted the promise and stole the birthright for it. As a result, he had to flee the promised land. He deceived his father and robbed his brother. Now, God tells him to go back home to the promised land. But how do you deal with the demons of your past? Jacob is distressed. He understands what he deserves. He is a creative guy. He strategizes how to manage risk, how to protect his family, how to appease his brother. But he also understands that he desperately needs mercy and God. It's amazing how this is presented as battle with God. Jacob is attacked by a man, but this man is God. Jacob fights him all night. But this is not a fight in the sort that I can imagine. Usually you want to get rid of the attacker. But here, Jacob fights and doesn't let him go. He desperately needs for this man to bless him. Forgiveness is an extraordinary experience. We are attacked by the consequences for what we deserve, but clinch desperately for grace. Facing our past is a scary thing. The Bible talks about Jacob's trouble. He wanted it, fought for it, and prevailed over God and man. Wow, how do you do that? It's a special personal battle. Then Jacob faced his brother. He was still afraid and didn't know what it would turn out. He bowed and humbled himself completely in apology, regret, and undoing what he stole. Reconciliation is a beautiful thing. His brother embraced him and they cried. It wasn't the gifts. It wasn't how smart and creative Jacob was. It wasn't even his apology and humility. It was grace and mercy. A miracle from God. All these other things, they are important, but they are for us, for our experience. They can't buy it. From there, all that Jacob wanted was peace, which he got with his brother, but life is complicated. He settles in the promised land, tries to build a life, but his daughter gets violated by a local prince. The prince seems in love though and tries to fix it and marry Dinah, but her brothers deceive him and kill him, his family, and all his men. It's a terrible mess. It's a very dysfunctional family. A bit later, Jacob's oldest son will sleep with Jacob's concubine, the mother of some of his brothers. It's a mess. And after the horrific avenge of Dinah, Jacob is afraid that other kingdoms will team up against him and destroy his family or for what they did. There are consequences for what we do. So God intervenes and it's time for cleansing. It's time for reset again. They go back to Bethel where Jacob first met God and they recommit in a covenant. They throw away all idols that made their way into the camp. This obedience from Jacob results in protection from God, who intervenes, and the cities around them are affected by fear and respect from their God, so they don't go after the sons of Jacob. Jacob's name was renamed to Israel after his fight with God for blessing and mercy. So God reminds him and reinforced this renaming at Bethel as well and promised to protect and prosper Jacob and his descendants in the promised land. The peace that Jacob was longing for lies in a relationship and security provided from God. What will I take from this lesson? Hashtag lesson in one. The story of Jacob is a journey of reconciliation and quest for peace, found in a relationship of humility and obedience with God, where grace and mercy overcome our insufficiencies, help us face our past, and provide a future. Joseph, Master of Dreams, is the theme for next week.